ShartimusPrime, reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shits, Subscribe for Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends figure review on the Space Knight Venom Build-A-Figure Waves Peter Parker Ultimate Spider-Man. If you're trying to pick this up, you will be able to get it. Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below. And again, thank you so much X-Many87 for making sure I got an early copy of this wave. I really appreciate it. It will be hitting the US very soon though. And looking right over here, this is very nice. We get a lot of interchangeable parts. Very excited to open this. On the side, you get the Peter Parker Ultimate Spider-Man. On the back, you can see that he's the running change with the Miles Morales. And then we get the read-up over there. If you want to read it, pause it now. There's all the figures from the wave. Then on this side, you can see the Miles Morales Spider-Man. And then on the top, you get the Spider logo. Alright, let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's the Peter Parker Ultimate Spider-Man out of the packaging. And if you had seen my review from yesterday on the Miles Morales Ultimate Spider-Man, my problems with that figure were mostly QC issues. This figure has a lot less QC issues, though there are some things going on here that did bother me a little bit, but it just makes me overall like the figure a bit more, just with better paint apps. And this figure definitely has better paint apps than the Miles figure. Anyway, he does come with similar accessories, so we'll take a closer look at those, and then we'll take a closer look at Peter Parker. Now, just like with the Miles figure, we get the same interchangeable hands, wall crawling hands, whipping hands, and fist hands. These all came out looking pretty good. I didn't have the same paint issues that I'd gotten with the Miles figure. One thing is, I think it was this hand right over here where the finger was sprawled or stuck to the pinky, so I just had to take a hairdryer to it. But other than that, I really like these. And again, porting these in, they are very stiff. Now for the Spidey head sculpt, it's the same exact thing as the Miles Morales. It's just painted differently, of course. And I really like this head sculpt. I like how it's kind of big, you know, kind of looks young, right, compared to the Pizza Spidey right over here, you know. I don't know, I just think this makes it look like a young Peter Parker right over here. So I think they did a really good job with that. And by the way, Ultimate Spider-Man was my gateway back into comic books. I was about 21 years old, so that was a little bit a while ago. I was at a friend's house, he had some Ultimate Spider-Man comics laying around. I was like, oh yeah, I haven't read a comic in a long time. And then boom, I had to come home and read all my issues from way back when I was a kid, and then I started buying them again. But anyway, yeah, looking right over here, you do see a little bit of the fuzziness right there with the black mixing in with the white, so I wish that was a little bit cleaner, and we do not get the pearlescent white again. But, you know, I'm not really complaining about that. This is my biggest paint gripe over here, is that you can see the blue right there on the side of his neck. That's the part that bothers me the most as far as the paint apps go on this figure. But other than that, they're pretty good. Now, switching this on and off with the Parker head sculpt is pretty easy. And this head sculpt looks really good. I think they did a great job of mimicking Bagley's artwork. Is it Bagley or Bagley? I don't know. I keep saying Bagley. But Mark Bagley, the Ultimate Spider-Man artist, this looks just like his art right here. I think they did a great job with it. Similar to my Miles figure, the left eye is a little bit weird, just a little bit, but not nearly as bad. So I do think the paint apps did come out better on this figure. I really like how the hair is sculpted. We don't get color variation in his hair at all, but it's still sculpted out very well. I like it. Just looking at the top of the hair, not looking too bad. Now, depending on how closely you stare at your figures as you pose them around, you may have a problem with the red being slightly different on the arms than it is on the torso. You can see that they used a different plastic. This is a hard plastic, and we have the softer plastic right over here. Very subtle, though. To me, especially if I'm looking at it farther away, it looks the same color. I like the darker blue. The darker blue looks pretty nice, you know. I think it was the right side right over here where this elbow was really warped, as you can see, so I needed a hair dryer to fix that up. But again, the paint and the deco looks really solid on this. I really like it. See if we bend this all the way back. Yeah, you can see the paint apps go all the way through. I like that. And then on the back right over here, the spider logo looks really good. And then, yeah, nothing going on right over there. Then there's a spider butt. And then again, I wish they had sculpted a little bit harder lines in the legs, and shadowing effect would have been cool. But yeah, no, I don't expect it so much, you know, kind of diminishing my expectations here. I don't expect shadowing effect too often, so when it does happen, I get excited. When it doesn't happen, I'm like, nah. So it would be nice if they could hire just one more Asian baby to paint the blue over here on these pegs. Now this figure does have the same exact articulation as the Miles Morales figure, but one thing I do want to say that is different than this one compared to Miles is that the right right shoulder was very stiff for me. Now it's loosened up, but I recommend taking a hairdryer. At first I was like, wow, I think I'm going to break this. But you know, again, you can move the shoulder very far inward with this without it having the butterfly joints. You can see a tiny bit of paint chipping in there, so that is a bit unfortunate. Can move forward, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. You can see the paint chipping in there as well. So yeah, you do want to be careful with that. He does have wrist rotation, hinges up and down. Great ab crunch, moves back to waist swivel, hips move all the way out, which I'm very happy with. And then his legs kick all the way forward, move back a little bit, upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, calf rotation, ankles move down, up, and then he does have ankle pivot. Now measuring Ultimate Peter, you can see that he's standing under 6 inches tall. Then here's the Ultimate Peter Parker compared to the 616 Peter Parker, and then we have the Ultimate Miles right over there. And you can see that the paint on this one is actually a lot more matted than it is on the Pizza Spidey, and I really like that. We get a lot less hot spots. So for those of us that like taking pictures of our figures, you're probably going to like the paint on this one a little bit more than this guy. Then here's Ultimate Spider-Man compared to some other Ultimate Spider-Man characters. We have the Ultimate Green Goblin, Ultimate Beetle, and Ultimate Spider-Woman. And finally, we can use our Ultimate Beetle here for something. This whole time, it's just been sitting in a bin. Now he can be played with. Then here's the Peter Parker Ultimate Spider-Man next to the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Hey, brother. Hey, little brother. Wait, aren't you supposed to be dead? Whoa. Whoa, he left something behind. Oh, what? New shield? Sweet. Thanks, Devil's Due. Really awesome, Devil's Due. Follow his YouTube channel. He does action figure reviews over there as well. I will have a link to his YouTube channel in the description below. And the problems that I have with this figure, I think, are super minor compared to how awesome it is. It is a very good figure. I really do like it, and I highly recommend it. I hope you guys are happy with my review. If you are, please hit the like button. Click any of the boxes popping up over here for more Shart in your face. If you have not yet hit the subscribe button, what the heck is wrong with you, man? Go ahead and click that button right over there. Yeah, give it a little tickle. Then I have my last 2 videos up over here. Yesterday I reviewed the Miles Morales Ultimate Spider-Man, and then the day before that I reviewed the Marvel Legends Walgreens exclusive Namor. And then if you're not following me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, again, what the heck is wrong with you, man? Follow me on the social media, and then if you want to see a photo gallery of images, you can find them at marvelousnews.com. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
That's crispy.
You can see the paint apps go all the way.